In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make three very simple materials: silver, gold, and green. So let's go. Okay, so first of all, we're just going to make a material, and making materials is very easy. It was one of the things that when I started with Unreal, I really just wanted to know how to make like neon stuff and shiny stuff and that. So, and I found out it's actually very, very simple. So if you go down to your content drawer and go to content, and you can either make a folder or put it in a folder that you've already made. But to make a folder, you just right click and up here see new folder. I'm going to put mine into this folder here, tutorials. So to start with, open up the folder that you just made, or whatever folder you're in, and right click, and then you see up there it says material. You just press that and just call this, you could actually, let's call this material shine underscore m, and I'll show you why we call it shine in a minute. So double click this and open it up, and when you open it up it will look like this. If you it depends what version you're in, to be honest, but if you're in the latest version it will look like this. And this is basically your material, this little node here, and you've got your base color, so you could click on this and make it pink, and now it's pink, but we're not going to do that yet. So you've got metallic 0, specular 0.5, roughness 0.5. Roughness is a really good one. This is one I use all the time. So if you put it at 0, look, it's all shiny, right? And if you put metallic at 1, it's like a, basically we could just go ahead and make our gold now. We could just turn that to yellow, and there, I mean, it's not exactly gold, but you get the idea. You just sort of mess around, and let's make it a bit more of a yellow, darker yellow, and we've got that sort of gold. But that's not what we're going to do. So the reason why we called it shine is we're going to use this for our gold and our silver. So what you want to do is where it says base color, right click there and put promote to parameter, and then you see you get a parameter that's called base color. At the moment the base color is black. Then on the metallic, right click, promote to parameter, and see it says metallic and the default value is 0. And then on the roughness, go promote to parameter, it says roughness value is 0. So the values in this base material doesn't matter, so this is just going to be called shine. So let's press apply, save. Right now what you want to do is, just so we can show how this works, let me just put a blank cube in. So this cube here, if you look over here, materials, I don't know if you'll see that, but on mine, materials, basic shape material, and that's just that white. Right, we're going to make a gold for this using our shine material. So go back into your content drawer, the shine material that you just made, right click, put create material instance, and then just call this gold underscore mi, save, and then open that material instance. And now if you look in that material instance, you've got these parameters on the side: base color, roughness, metallic. They're not clicked yet, so they're just what they are now. Look, so if I click it, I can change the color. If I click this, I can change the roughness. If I click this, I can change the metallic. Right, so the only reason that we have these parameters in this material instance is because in our shine one, we converted these to parameters. So we could have just used the numbers that were in there, but we decided to make them into parameters. So now if we go back into our gold material instance that we just made, look, we can change the color of this to yellow, and we can make the metallic 1, and now we've got a gold. Save that, and now that material instance that we just made, we can drag that onto the cube that we just made, and now we've got a gold cube. And the good thing about material instances is that we can open it up, and you can have it in your screen like this, and you can change the color in real time. So look, and see how my cube's changing color as I'm changing the color of the parameter in real time. So that's why material instances are good. And also with parameters and stuff, you can call them in code later as well. So I could make, say for example, that box that I just made, I could make that into an actor, put like a box collision on it, and when I walk it on it, I could make the metallic get more or less, or I can make the color change and stuff like that. So we've got our gold, right? And that's a material instance, and it's a material instance from our shine material that we made to start with. So what we can also do is go back to our shine material, go again, create material instance, call this silver underscore mi, and you can call things whatever you want. It's not really super important what you call things, but open up the new silver material instance you just made, and then click base color, roughness, metallic, and then you can make the material metallic 1, the roughness 0, and then you could make it say white, and it gives a really chrome look. So then now you've got a silver. So then if you was just to drag that new silver that you made on there, you've got a silver. So the glow is slightly different. It's not more glows are really simple as well, but it's not more complicated. But because we made the gold material from the shine material, we didn't have an emissive color in that. See, the emissive color isn't promoted to a parameter. So what we want to do is we want to make a new material for the glow. So go back into your content drawer, right click, material, and just call this glow underscore m. Like I say, you can call things whatever you want, but I'll just call it glow for now. You don't have to underscore m, you don't have to underscore mi, nothing like that. But yeah, I'm just gonna call it glow. Open that up. You're gonna get the same thing. Any material you make, it's gonna just look like this. And then the details for this are over here. See, blend mode, opaque. You can make it translucent. You can have it masked. But we're going to leave it as it is for now. Default lit. You can have it unlit. You can have it two-sided. So these are your details for this. But we don't need to change any of that yet. We're going to right-click the base color again to get a parameter color. And then what we're going to do, we're going to drag off this color, and we're going to type multiply, and then the multiply, we're going to drag that into the emissive color, and then from this B thing, which at the moment is 1, we're going to click on this and go promote to parameter, and this is going to give us an amount again. It's just going to call itself B, but you can just call this glow amount, right? And the base color is the base color, and that's pretty much it, right? So what we're going to do, although it's not glowing, that's because the value is set to 0 and it's black. So what we're going to do is we're going to apply and save, and we're going to make a material instance again from that glow. So you could have this glow M as your base color for your all your glows. So say you want to just go on here and right click, create material instance, green glow underscore mi. Oh, I've already got a green glow. Just green g underscore mi, and then go back to the glow material, right click, create material instance, red glow underscore mi. Then open up the green glow one you made. See how it's got 2 little stars next to each one? That's because they've not been saved yet. Anything that's got a star on it means it needs to be saved still. So open up the green one. See, you've got base color and glow amount. So if you click on base color and turn this to a green, and then glow amount, it can be anything. You can put that as a 6. You can put it as a 2. Change the green to be darker. You could put this as 4.5. You really just mess around with the values yourself. So if we put that on the green one that we just made onto there, we've got a green glow, right? So then if you go into the red glow one that you've made, pretty much the same thing. You've got a base color, glow amount, make it red, make glow amount 4 or 2 or 1. You know, the glow amount can be whatever you want. See, some people put like 20s and stuff and it goes really, really bright and stuff, but it's up to you what you want to mess around with. And then we've got the green glow there. Now it's an orange glow. Turn the glow amount up to, like, say 7. Put the red a bit more brighter. And that's it, really. Yeah, really, with materials are your main thing it's not the main thing in coding or programming, but it's the main thing for how a game looks. So materials are very important, but this is just a very basic setup of materials. Some, like, I've started to get to the point now where my base materials are a bit more complicated than this, but not too much more, to be honest. But yeah, really, the thing, whatever you want to put in your material instances, just make sure that you've turned them to a parameter. So say, for example, you just, like, so this here where it says roughness 0, that was a constant, really. So if you just right click and type constant, that's just a constant. It's just a number, right? And that's all that is, but it's named roughness. So if I click on this, the constant I just made, and go convert to parameter, I can call this roughness now myself, and it has a value of 0. This is the exact same thing as both of these things. It's just the same. Yeah, so really these things are just all these things are is a constant but converted to a parameter. If that doesn't make sense to you now, it's not too important. You'll learn that pretty quickly. But yeah, so whatever you wanna put into your material instances, just make sure you've converted it to a parameter. And for example, on the glow, because I've got a multiply, your multiply can't be a parameter, but the amount it's multiplied by can. So see, so the base color is a parameter that's being multiplied by this amount, and that's going into emissive color. So you're not converting that to a parameter, but you're converting the number that's going into the multiplier, and you're converting whatever else is being multiplied in there as well. So I hope that tutorial helped. If there's anything that's confusing, or if you feel like I skipped over anything, just let us know in the comments, and I'll try and clear that up. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.